Hey there, folks. Alexander Frost here. Um, I know I said I would never drag my personal life into the limelight on YouTube, and well, it was with good reason because usually it reared its ugly head and bad things would happen. But this time, it's something good. I'd like to tell you a story. I am not an only child. I have a sister. A twin sister, in fact. She and I are almost polar opposites, but we were inseparable. We did everything together. Growing up, we got into trouble together. We did so much together. So it was hard for me when I got held back in kindergarten. And it wasn't because I was stupid. I just wasn't ready. I clearly had the aptitude, but not the focus. But that's another story. So from then on, I was always a year behind her. I always felt like the underachiever, the younger brother, even though, ironically, I am actually 60 seconds older than she is. It always felt like she would one up me, or always do better than I would. She went off to university. I'm going to a local college. She went to college right out of high school. I didn't go to college until 2007, 6 years after I graduated from high school. She's got a master's degree. I'll be lucky if I can get an Associate of Applied Science degree. She's got a job. I don't. Her job is amazing. She went for archaeology but found that she didn't like it. She didn't like being in the field, the heat, the dust, that kind of thing. But she works in a museum. She works in the Indianapolis Natural History Museum. I could be saying it wrong, but she's sort of like Indiana Jones if Indiana Jones were a woman and preferred to stay in the museum as opposed to being out in the field. But to put a perspective on just how amazing I think she is, her job is she puts together exhibits. And to give you an idea of what kind of stuff she does, this last summer, I believe it was, she invited us to go and see the Lincoln exhibit that she had helped to put together. And when I say she helped put it together, I mean she got to personally handle items that was in Abraham Lincoln's pockets the night he died at Ford's Theater. Okay? That's how awesome she is. That is the kind of job she has. She gets to touch pieces of history. She is my other half. My light to her darkness. Call me a sentimental sap, but I even think that she and I share a soul, just because we were that close. And so, I just found out today that my sister, a woman who is, in my estimation, one of the natural wonders of the universe, is pregnant. She's going to be a mother. I'm going to be an uncle. Wow. Just Wow. I guess it's still sinking in a little. I mean, I guess a small part of me is thinking, I've been one-upped again. I've never had a girlfriend, and she's making a baby. I can't tell you how happy this makes me feel, and what it means to me, and that I have to change my life. I have to move. I have to. When I heard that she was pregnant, the first thought that kicked into my head was, I gotta get a job. And 5 minutes later, I made a comment on something and I threw in a swear word. And the first thought that kicked in my head there was, I gotta watch my language. I have got to change so that when my future niece or nephew comes to visit, it's going to be, yay, let's go visit Grandma and Grandpa, or let's go visit Uncle Nathan. Not, let's go visit Grandma, Grandpa, and Uncle Nathan who's never moved out. I want to do right by this child. And I want to make my sister proud. Because I love her very, very much, and I know that she's never given up on me. And so I think it's time that I return the favor.